Oh, I did get the pink panties.
They put us in this funky ass, I don't know, little salsa bikini looking thing. It's ridiculous.
Whoa! 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 What am I supposed to do? I'm in pink panties and a topless shirt. And let's wrestle with a bunch of dudes. I can't get mean in this.
The thing is, it's a real manly sport. Right, he's a really, really rough sport. And then they dress like that. So I can't stop now.
Oh, well, wow. Oh. That's nice, thank you. Thanks a lot. I feel 12 again.
It's flaming pink.
Looking splendid in their new outfits, lightweight Richard takes on Ryko.
I don't think I'm a natural wrestler, although to be honest, I'm secretly quite pleased with myself because I thought I would just get thrown all over the place, and I managed to, if not triumph over anyone, I managed to hold my own.
Richard may be holding his own, but Jason isn't. So Strong decides to give him a quick pick-me-up.
Somebody! Come on, man. Don't spit on me no more. Stop it. It's pissing me off.
The worst thing I hate in my whole life is someone spitting on me. Dude, I almost freaking flipped my wad. I almost had to walk away. I was getting so fucking pissed off.
Tree surgeon and bike racer Jason knows what it's like to get angry.
My dad taught me always physical is like last resort. But, I mean, I ain't got no problem getting physical.
But in Brazil, Jason was, frankly, a bit useless. And his temper's never been far from boiling over.
Who the fuck knows the rules around here? I was fucking pissed. Like, I wanted to rip somebody's head off.
But celebrating his 21st birthday in Mexico, Jason decided it was time to start growing up.
I'm trying to figure out what do I really want to do in life.
A newfound commitment in Nagaland saw Jason take on arch-rival Ryko in a kickfighting final. And win. Now, straight from a first victory, Jason's confidence is high. Out on the Mongolian wasteland, Jason squares up to Ryko again.
Ryko ended up making fun of me about something I was saying, and I took it a little too harshly, and we started wrestling, and it got a little rough. And I ended up knocking the air out of him pretty bad.
In my very final fight, Jason managed to twist me and threw me over. But just to really put the nail in the coffin, he came down on me with all his weight right into my chest, like right about here. So, Jason, get ready to eat the dirt. Because all I know is, I'm going to beat your ass.
This is me, Ryko, again. I just can't beat Jason. I just can't beat Jason no matter how many times I bet him. And for some reason, I always end up on my knees, sucking bollocks. I don't know why. Let me think through my mind dictionary real quick. Oh, that's the word. He's magnificent.
It's day 2, and with all the athletes back on their feet, Strong decides to test their endurance. With a little jog through the mountains. And then some weights.
John came up and presented us each with a stone to lift as part of the training, and these stones were terrifyingly big. The others all did their sets of 10, and so it came down to me, and I really felt for the first time a very intense pressure.
Oxford sportsman Richard has a degree in theology and a little place in the country.
This is where I live.
He was the president of the University Croquet Club.
I'm going to be way outside my comfort zone.
And so far it's certainly got pretty uncomfortable. In Brazil, the locals ripped his legs to shreds with piranha teeth and got a thank you for their trouble.
I've lived my life in a very secure world, but I'm very, very keen to show from the outset that, you know, I'm someone that can rough it with the best. Just told myself, you know, you've got to lift this. You've got to do it 10 times, no matter if it feels like it's going to break your back doing it. You've just got to get that 10th one out and, you know, get it sort of registered.
Come on, Rich, come on. 6. Good lad. 7. 8. Come on, son. 9. One more. Come on. Good lad.
After a tough morning of training, the afternoon is devoted to chores. Brad and Richard's tribe dad, Jar Jar, wants them to sort out lunch. Unfortunately, at the moment, lunch still has a pulse. What happens next isn't very pretty. The sheep is still alive as Jar Jar rips the main artery from its beating heart.
Are you serious?
Let go.
Back up.
What's that?
Game over?
What's that? It definitely rattled me a little bit. And certainly when he dragged the ladle through the inside of his ribcage and the noise that it made, along with the continuing pulse in the veins of the dead sheep. It was a grisly experience, but one I'll remember for a long time.
Richard and I see things differently. I'm more of a realist. The thing is, it didn't bother me as much as I thought it would. And I don't know what that says about myself. But this is something that I feel like I need to learn. But I gotta think, you know, if you gotta feed your family, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, I was telling Rich, you know, he seemed kind of bothered by it. But from the time we got here, we got geeked up, we got some land. So it definitely makes me appreciate my food a lot more that I consistently can just. I'm always eating meat.
Over the next few days, Strong's training sessions continue to test the athletes, even more than the haute cuisine.
My freaking neck hurts, my ankles hurt, my knees hurt.
High altitude, no food, just woken up, tired.
And when the athletes aren't training, they're working.
I've probably got about 3 hours sleep. I feel rough.
Two days after getting dumped in training, Raiko's still fighting through the pain. But big men Brad